Good, baby. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. Thanks for having a chat with us today.
Hey.
Tell me how are you feeling today after being booted out of the
I'm
season?
feeling relieved.
You are?
I don't have to lie anymore.
How was your time on the competition as well? And yeah, talk to me through it.
I was really good. I had a good time. Loved getting to meet my new New Zealander sisters. Um,
Yep.
but yeah, I just loved it, had fun with it, and yeah, can't complain.
Yeah, nice. What were some of your highlights of your time on the competition? What were some of the favorite moments for you?
Um, I loved walking in to the workroom for the first time and just like seeing the space. Loved seeing RuPaul like walk in for the first time. That was amazing.
Yep.
And kicking out Simone off.
Oh dear. What does drag give to you as well? What do you love about the art form so much, and how did
um,
it start off?
it gives me like it gives me like the power and ability to like put a smile on people's faces and like entertain people and just really like just like set an example on like how to like act and treat other people.
Mm,
Although Drag
mm.
Race wasn't really good like representation of that. But yeah, it is television and like the shadier the better really. Everyone loves
Yeah,
the shade.
yeah. Because I asked Art this last week as well. Do you think it was an accurate representation, like what's actually put out there as to what actually happens in the workroom as well?
Like the edits of it all.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, like I was like being extra shady in the interviews, but like when we're in the workroom, like we all know that like we're all sisters and we all do get along with each other. So like the stuff that we said in the interview rooms stayed in the interview rooms until we saw it on TV.
and I've been seeing Queens and Unger, our Tuck is tight, like on repeat in my head for like the last 2 days.
Yes.
Yeah, let's talk to us about the Maxi Challenge this week as well. What was that like for you?
That was very nerve-wracking. And I think it showed my vocals. But yeah, like seeing well and like recording in front of Michelle Visage, that was such a like holy shit, like this is actually happening.
Yep.
First time like even writing lyrics or attempting to write lyrics. Um so yeah, it was just like a very stressful but fun situation to be in. And I'm like good time girl, I'll give anything a red hot go.
Yep.
And yeah, tried my hardest and unfortunately just wasn't it.
Yeah. I try everything once myself, but that's another story.
Amen.
So one of the other things about Drag Race, I guess, is about that kind of representation. And what would you say to other young queens just kind of coming up through the ranks now as well? And what do you think that like Drag Race gives to drag and the queer community more generally?
Well, well, Drag Race brings to us like exposure, like slowly but surely it's becoming more mainstream, and
Mm,
like everybody like knows of drag now, and that's mostly like thanks to RuPaul, like RuPaul's Drag Race. But the advice that I could give to any queens is don't take um don't take all shade as just shade. So like there's always like some sort of truth in it. And if somebody's like saying like your wig looks dry and you need a gallon or a liter of water, take that feedback on. But like you can always tell if someone's trying to be mean or like that or someone's trying to be funny, and like there's always that like fine line. And if they're being mean, then give it back to them. But if they're
yep.
just being funny, just listen to that small little thing, and then yeah, you can work with it.
Yeah. Yeah, lovely. And what's next for you? What's coming up on your horizon, and what are you kind of
Well, I
focused?
think it was announced today that we're doing a tour in September.
Yeah.
We're traveling around Australia, and then in October we're going to be taken to New Zealand, which I'm so
Yeah.
excited for.
Fantastic. And do you think there's much of a difference between like the Australian and the New Zealand kind of scene as well? Like, what are some of the differences, do you
Well,
reckon?
I didn't really get to experience the New Zealand scene,
Mm,
but um, from what I hear, there isn't that much difference.
mm,
And I love Kita and Anita and Electra.
yep.
Um, but yeah, like they're just the same as us, really. That I don't think there is that much of a difference between Australian
Yeah.
drag and New Zealand drag.
Yeah. Let's take that out a little bit further then. What do you think is the biggest difference between the drag in both of these countries compared to drag from other parts of the world as well?
Um, I definitely think Down Under drag is more like performance and costumes and fun, where I think like in America it's like more so like fashion, and
Mm.
because like a lot of those girls like they do look amazing, but like performance kind of lacks a little bit. But over here it's yeah, mostly performance, but sometimes our looks can be a little bit questionable.
Well, thank you. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss today or any
um
famous words for us?
I can't even think of anything. I've been awake since 3 a.m., so my mind is a little bit
Just
frazzled.
like, yeah, yeah. Well, thank you so much for your chat today. It's been really great
No, thank you. It's been a good time.
yeah, wonderful. Well, enjoy the rest of your afternoon.
Well, doing you too.
Ciao, babe.